Jag slipper hela livet i oss.
Yo, they can feel it coming, this is heavy on the mind. They ain't ready for this is D&B and grime. P-Money and Whiney, man, that's one hell of a time. By the summertime, we need 1 million to sign. They ain't got this sound, boy, this is one of a kind. They ain't got this sound, boy, this is one of a kind. P-Money and Whiney, man, that's one hell of a time. They ain't ready for this is D&B and grime. Money, I shut down with no EMP, vowed to be the best, that's when I married beats. I rock the crowd until their souls hurt, I get dark and grime, this ain't happy feet. Ladies screaming, put P on please, they wanna please the king, wanna be on knees. You ain't got my P, you ain't seeing P, in more ways than one, you ain't seeing me. 175 or 140, I'm a gram MC on DMB. 175 or 140, that's gram meeting with DMB. 175 or 140, that's TNA and that's OGs. 175 or 140, that's gram meeting with DMB. I don't care what you say, P-Money skills more rare than a blue steak, hitting like two fakes, bars overhead like toupee, doubling more dough than a Domino's on a Tuesday. Come from a scene that don't give bouquets, gotta earn it by clashing. Man wanted war for Christmas, not Michael Bublé. Revenge is sweeter than Kool-Aid. So what's going on here? What you mean it ain't fair? Your men are baffled like how'd he get there? I never had to kiss nobody's ass to get here. I just came through with a breath of fresh air, and that's all it took. I should've wrote a book. You could've done what I did, but you didn't write, cause you're all a shook. I played with more fire than a rookie cook. Acting like you don't know the facts, but you know it's facts. You can't move for the rolling past.
Drum bass, that's space.
Switch it up.
The number one place.
Jump on stage and live it up. Never been close to giving up. No, not me. I said not me. I get it done and done properly. Who here's gonna stop me? Need more, bro, top me. I ain't new to this, man. I've been doing it for time, and I just never really said it. This is D&B and grime. They can feel it coming. This is heavy on the mind. They ain't ready for this. This is D&B and grime. P-Money and Whiney, man, that's one hell of a time. By the summertime, we need 1 million to sign. They ain't got this sound, boy, this is one of a kind. They ain't got this sound, boy, this is one of a kind. P-Money and Whiney, man, that's one hell of a time. They ain't ready for this. This is D&B and grime. This year across the line, is it rap, is it grime? I don't care, I don't mind. If you're digging what I'm spitting, read your lighters with my sign. You can hear it in the rhymes, from the hustle to the grind. This year across the line, is it rap, is it grime? I don't care, I don't mind. If you're digging what I'm spitting, read your lighters with my sign. You hear it in my rhymes, from the hustle to the grind. They can feel it coming, this is heavy on the mind. They ain't ready for this, this is D&B and grime. P-Money and Whiney, man, that's one hell of a time. By the summertime, we need 1 million to sign. They ain't got this sound, boy, this is one of a kind. They ain't got this sound, boy, this is one of a kind. P-Money and Whiney, man, that's one hell of a time. They ain't ready for this, this is D&B and grime.
Leveling your block, got you sweating on your job. Don't forget to make it kicking up some dust now, we arrive then kill it. Every time we touch down, the sky's the limit. Never feel I've lucked out, and boy, I ain't kidding. I love this life I'm living. The music sees me living, and yeah, it keeps on giving. It's got me on the billing, now I'm vibing and I'm chilling. Let me liven up your feelings, want the prize, so keep on winning. Don't never ever stop. Leveling your never ever stop, or I'm stepping in your spot. Watch me pepper in the drop, coming second when you block. I roll like bulldozer, leveling your block. Got you sweating on your job, don't forget to make it pop. Gotta always come correct, premium select. Check the dialect, when we're vibing up the set. We'll keep the beat spinning like tires in the wet. Sound like electric, let the lightning hit the deck.
pen and pad panel.
Yes. From this space. This goes out for skinny nipples.
If I held out one more minute, would you take back your decision? You were failed by the system. You don't know just what you're missing down here. You don't know just what you're missing down here. Down here. If only you could hold on. Hold on. If only you could hold on. If I loved you better. If only you could. you take back your decision? You were failed by the system. You don't know just what you're missing down here.
Here is part of an interview with a
You
subject
don't
just
know just
before
what you're
LSD
missing
is to be
down
administered.
here. Down here. If only you could hold on. If I let you go, if I let you go.
nothing like. I'm trying to get this money. Trying to get this money. There's nothing like. I'm trying to get this money. I'm trying to get this money. There's nothing like. I'm trying to get this money. Stacking the cake makes rainy days sunny. One lump sum, blue chips and checks so I can play.
yes. From a space. Big up everybody still locked in. Big up the Raven. Giraffe. Skinny Nipples. Nova. And the man by Chris.
It's Swifta, Allstars DMB, my series. Who's ready? Let's go! Old school like kickers, going up like a rave on makers, making a ravers, smashing clippers, matching it, kicking dippers. Old school like brickers, mono kickers, don't wanna babysit your nippers, man, don't own no packers. Old school like capper, I don't wanna whack those, I pass a balloon and pass with a cracker, out of this road, it's like old school like chopper, man, no chats and no copper. Old school like only fools and horses. I don't kiss no horses. I don't judge no bookies. Man, old school like walkie talkies. Old school like when Yoda went to Luke with the kid that forces. Dead MCs, their corpses. Girls are dirty like orgies. Old school like saving private Ryan. Bars are hard like iron. Old school like a food of Ryan. Yeah, I'm a G on the beat like Brian. Slash it like a Hawaiian. Bigger again, yeah, call me the giant. I don't touch on the trident. R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant. Old school like Super Nintendo. Might get dashed in the back of the Metro. That's what you get for the disrespect, bro. Turn up with the times and endo. Old school like the land of Lego. Old school like ice cream and jello. Girls in the inbox like hello, this is a rocket, I'm like hello. Old school like lockdown ginger, knock on the door then turn to a sprinter. Flows are colder than winter, man I go out, I might go inter. Old school like Jerry Springer, might end up in the back of the bimmer. Old school is like Zim Zimmer, R.I.P. storm in my jigger. Old school like Michael Jordan, R.I.P. to the ones that's fallen. My flows are colder than autumn, beating in what like a traffic warden. Old school like Graham Norton, sitting at home with a Tegan Bourbon. Old school like Adidas torsion, flying kick to the body organ. Old school like Dennis the Menace, the levels are high like a flight to Venice. I met one team called Ellis and she had to play that tonsil tennis. Old school like Dirty Dennis, old school like Dirty Den. Might catch me with a 10-10 somewhere in the East End. That's what I'm talking about, straight firing. Allstars DMB, mic series. Riding with a Swifta, levels.
For bad behavior, I'm taking off head tops like a decapitator. Trying to stack my paper digits like a calculator. Reasons I want freedom like I'm an emancipator. Gotta get it, I can't leave it in the hands of nature. I won't do it later, I'm no procrastinator. Bring the good, the bad, and ugly, ain't no masquerader. I'm a constant winner, man can't take me for a failure. Trying to cross my path is only bad news. Your feet are too small to step in man's shoes. I don't think I've ever met another man who thinks I can do this shit, they wanna see a man lose. I'm surrounded by these jankros, circling around my head, seeing how well my plan goes. But I'm only on the rise the way your plant grows. And when I'm fully grown, don't try stepping on a man's toes. Watch the noise. worry, but I doubt you're here. Only picking up the pace, I ain't going down a gear. If you ain't with me, then you probably should get out of here.
Pinkish, lovely, beautiful from here. Come down into the magenta, which has got, well, I suppose magenta, it's got to be a wavelength, in my opinion, to be seeing as far as I've been programmed. But it's certainly food for thought. But you put up, oh my gosh, wonderful. Off track, returning to topic. It says one of the birds are trying to help me get back. Maybe they're not on the thing, so that's it back here. Yeah, with just that inside our car. Alright. it's maybe changed a bit in the time that yeah, look at the birds and that. It's difficult to see that the blue behind the roof top of the hotel is any further back. Certainly my eyes, you look at it, it's like it's pretty much the same backdrop view. And even if you come across here, like where the darker blue is, it doesn't look that dark on the phone, but that line continues on. That's interesting, isn't it? It's almost as if, well, it's a line, it just happens to be perfectly placed in line. Even with the light bits, it goes dark to light. In that light to dark, it's still there, that light. So it's almost as if you could perceive, you could imagine that's really there. Certainly, more often than not, that's what we'd be doing, I'd say. But if you also looked at that now, today, again, fresh-eyed, and went, we could also imagine that, what's this, like a backdrop from there, right? Because it continues. That's the ocean out there, right? This happens to be all of the sunlight, and it's curving around it quite a bit, more than I usually see it. So look, I'm up on level 11, you know, of the Atlantic Tower, looking across the Spencer's Gulf, is it? There's some birds, thank you. I think it's Spencer's Gulf. It's not the Atlantic, anyhow. Interesting terminology in the Tower of the Romantics. You got to keep some romanticism to remind yourself that it's a lot like real living was here back then, or when, or whatever time we want to pretend it is at the moment. And it's a wonderful sim, yeah, signed, sealed apparently, you know, presentation type component. I'm saying, well, if you were playing a game that was like, well, let's just imagine that, where would you put the backdrop if we were playing a game that was like, just pretend that as you looked around, it didn't go for as over the imaginary curve or as far as your eye could bend, or that it, but let's just pretend, right? And you can say, oh, it's a oh yeah, it has to be like that for a camera. So let's just pretend you're a camera and you're reenacting the view, much like the Sim's doing for me and for you. So where would you put the backdrop? Yeah, everyone most familiar with a green screen or a set, like on a movie, you know, especially older movies, you would see it. Well, we could just say the Truman Show, and that would probably, you know, it's been said. So let's play that game. Let's pretend. All right, the moon's gone, but so we don't have to be in the control room to decide to pretend. Where would the backdrop be? I'll come back as far as I can backtrack, metaphorically and somewhat zooming, projecting one's self, pretending I'm on the balcony here. What's up? It's good. I love it. It's great. It's easy to, yeah. So it's easy to pretend. I'm glad you're still with me. I will, you know, let it end soon enough. I don't mean anything creepy by that. I'm just saying the talking bit. So where would you put the backdrop? Well, if I was looking here, and you might, you know, I wasn't trying to be tricky. Well, I would put the backdrop just here. And what's interesting is, having had that notion and for a while, and look, I've been in that ocean. I've been over the York Peninsula there. I've lived most of my life in this part of, you know, Sim City, Adelaide. This is Glenelg. Never been in this hotel in my life. Seen it many times. It used to be called the Roundabout Restaurant. May even have been the Rock Lobster Cafe at one point. And it would spin around this restaurant. You'd have a meal, and it would go very slow, but very good idea. Go because you get to see the whole view, right? All the way around. Fantastic. I always knew it was here. I've driven past it. Past there many times. Did look a wee bit different when I arrived last night, but that's getting more used to that. It's how it is. And look, it's a fantastic. The realism is amazing, right? But if I was playing that whatever game, there's the backdrop. That's where I'll be saying, there it is. You want to put a meter, a foot, a defined linear physical man, woman, walk or fly, as the crow might consider. Up to you. I'm saying though, whatever number you get, it's open to, we can all pick our own number. I'm just saying, regardless of the number, there's the screen there. Alright, boom. Alright, thank you. Nice love. And like, you look at that. Yeah, that's where I'll be putting it. That's where, that'll be my guess as to where it is, it's been put. But there are times where it comes, I think when blitz get coming in, it's coming in. And it's, at varying times, it's, clearer to see. It's actually like a fabric type sheen, I don't know, screen that you can, waves and stuff that would show it, but may do, beyond like just show it as it is. Well, it was just as it is, there's not any tricks, it just, you can, And I have actually put some of that up, but anyhow, I'm sick of, sound of my voice and all that. Much love. Alright, thank you. Thanks for having me. We'll probably be back. I presume that's what we do, we just go round and round on the track. And maybe the more just, I don't know, look, I'm just supposing a lot of things, and some of them here today. Pointed out there because I haven't actually had this view until from last night, and now I'm going myself. Ciao.